look, if you're a dealership, then you're gonna understand this math more than anybody. Um, we spent um, about Matthias, how much did we spend last month? Would you say on Facebook? 6,000.
Let me actually check the
I
number.
think it was about 7,000 bucks. Okay, so we spent $7,000. We had 400 trackable leads.
We actually spent 5,000.
5,000. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so we spent $5,000, and in a location where I am, I'm literally on an island in the Atlantic off the coast of Massachusetts. So my demographics is about 175,000 population, and out of 175,000 people, we advertised $5,000 on Facebook, and we got 400 leads. But that's not like that's 400 trackable leads, which means when someone's on Facebook and they open that Facebook account, they have to put their name, their email, their phone number, right? They can't make it up. It has to be real for them to open a Facebook account. So we got 400 leads of people with their real phone number, their real email that we could follow up on and remarket to later on. That goes into our database. It records. There isn't any advertising out there that's going to bring you that kind of a return on investment. There just isn't. So when you're a dealership and you're in the middle of a pandemic and you don't want to spend the money, the problem is to get that kind of results out of TV, out of radio, out of newspaper, you probably have to spend 10 times the money. You're probably going to spend somewhere between 40, $50,000, because I'm not just a small town dealer. I mean, I run big dealerships in Florida. I run big Toyota dealerships, so I know what it's like to advertise. And I know if you want 400 leads, you're gonna have to spend somewhere around a minimum of $25,000, $30,000. So that's scary for a dealer in the middle of a pandemic when no one wants to go walk into a dealership. So I get it. I wouldn't want to spend it either. But when you can spend $5,000 and get 400 leads, there's no need for you to advertise anywhere else. I don't advertise on TV. I don't even advertise. I stopped even advertising on pay per clicks and on Google. There's just no need.
You
There's
have
no,
all the traffic that you need here.
I can get everything I need right out of Facebook.
And we go one step further than other agencies is we add a follow-up system for you guys and kind of nurtures the leads before they get to
Right.
you. You just got to reply and take them to an appointment.
So essentially, okay, if you're a car dealer and you're listening to me, this is gonna make even more sense. I don't need a BDC center with 4 employees costing me $20,000 to $25,000 a month between payroll taxes, benefits, wages, vacation pay. Okay, all that stuff. If you bundle it all up, if you have 4 people in your BDC center in order to take on 400 leads a month, it's going to cost you somewhere around $20,000 to $25,000 a month. I don't care where you are in the country. That's what it costs. Okay. The fact that you can eliminate a $25,000 a month expense, right? And I essentially have one sales manager that gets paid a fraction of that, that can single-handedly and effectively, much better than a BDC center my salespeople can,
Exactly.
effectively follow up on 400 leads, because their automated system allows you to get rid of all the dead leads that are not responding, they're not reading your emails, they're not responding to your texts. It's not even going to put any focus on that. It's going to allow him to only focus on the leads that are actually raising a hand. On any lead that there's a volley of some sort where they actually respond to an email, text, or voicemail, that's the ones that he pays attention to. So I have one guy that pays attention to 35 people per day instead of 400 leads a month. So it eliminates a $20,000, $25,000 expense, and you're doing a better job at following up with it.
So it's the best of both worlds, pretty much.
Yes, we've noticed
It's a big
that
swing.
compared to BDC teams and all that, we've actually gotten much better results. Our process is much more gets much better response rates, which automatically affects conversion rates, right? And we've seen that a big difference between other teams and their sales reps and how they handle the leads is much better with our process, which is interesting to see.
Yep, absolutely.
Amazing. Is there anything that you would like to say specifically about Wilson Media in terms of where other car dealerships interact with us? What would you say if someone asks you about our work and us specifically?
Yeah, honestly, I would say you guys own it. I worked with plenty of marketing companies before, and they're huge mega companies, and they don't own it. They're just an employee looking for a paycheck. They put in their 40 hours and they're gone. You guys actually own it. Like if I tell my TS, hey, what do you think of this? He responds and is like, you know what? I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna try this. So he owns it. Like he's active with it, and it's like his baby. He wants to see it, crush it. Like he owns it. It's like his. Where other companies, like I might send an email to the rep, I might not hear from them for a day. They just looking for a way to keep their job and get a paycheck on Friday. They don't own it. You guys are more of a boutique marketing company. It's smaller, more hands-on, and that's what I had been looking for. It's almost as if Billy and Matthias and everyone from that team works in my dealership.
Exactly.
As like a part of our team, and they're just not here physically. They're here,
virtually.
Through online and our site, which is funny because the sales manager that's following up with all these leads through the automated system is not here virtually. He actually follows up with all these leads from his house because he has, he's high risk because he has underlying health issues. So it was safe for him to just work from home. And we actually got more out of him working from home than if he was working here.